Howdy folks, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from outside the Art Villa, out here in the Overlook on a Sunday morning, just having a little Nectar of the Gods, Bud Like Lime. Bud Like, I like Bud. And I'm sitting here by the fountain, got it turned on. I don't have to go anywhere or do anything, it's just like time to take a moment and just relax. So I'm relaxing. I had a thing happen yesterday, and it was just really, it was just a moment, and it's never going to happen again, and I'm still thinking about it, because it was just one of those things that just perks your day up, just because it was just so unusual, for me anyway. So many of you know I collect records, okay, and not lifelong, well, it's come, the compulsion to do so has come and gone, and it's back again. I've been collecting records, so I was on my way to shoot a video yesterday for some people that I do some work for, and I was driving through this town I have to go through, which is just adjacent to the town I live in, and they were having a citywide yard sale, okay? And I don't usually do yard sales because I know that if you go to about 1,000 yard sales, the chances are you'll find something good. But if you add up all the time and gas, I don't know, for me it's just not worth it. But I just said, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm just going to take 2 hours, I'm going to go to all these little yard sales. So after about 20 of them, I stopped at one. And of course there's no records, but this one I stopped at, there was a box of records sitting amongst all the stuff that you normally see, okay? And I'm flipping through them, you know, and it's 80s stuff. I don't have any interest in anything in the 80s except, I don't know. I can't even think of any. I'm sure there's something out there, but I can't think of anything. So I'm flipping through them. And I found this, in the middle of all the 80s stuff, I found this LP right here. It's basically a vanity or a private press, no label, what's associated with no label whatsoever. And it's you know, a female vocalist. Well, the bet's pretty good that it's going to be something unique on the record. If it's like a quartet of men singing gospel, I'd usually just leave it, even if it's a private press. But a single vocalist, you're probably going to find something kind of interesting on it. Anyway, it's a good bet. So I pulled it out. It was the only record of its type in there. Pulled it out. They wanted $2 for the records, right? Well, the going rate, even at a record store around here for an album like this, is going to be about $1. All right? So that's what I collect is worth $1. There you go. Okay, so I turned around and there's a woman sitting in a chair right next to me, okay, with a young child on her lap. And I said, would you take $1 for this? There was a woman standing next to her and looked at me and looked at the woman and said, what do you think, Mom? It's your record. And I just stopped for a moment. Your record? And I said, is this you? I don't know, I just realized what she meant by that. I said, is this you? And I pointed at her photograph on the cover, and she said, yes. So the woman who made the record is sitting right next to me while I'm going through these records. I just laughed. I said, well, I'll give you $2 if you sign it. So her daughter ran into the house and got a Sharpie and signed the LP for me right there. It was great. And then her daughter's husband went in and got the camera and brought it out and took a photograph of me with her with the LP. It was great. It was a wonderful moment. I was just so flabbergasted. I actually had my camera in the car, my video camera and my still camera, because I was going to go do this job. And I should have just slowed down for a moment. You know, the problem with being manic is you never slow down to think. But if I had my wits about me, I would have said, hey, wait a minute, I got a camera, I'm going to get another photograph. Of course, I didn't do that, but that was a great moment. Okay, so, the next thing I wanted to talk about, it is kind of warm. I was going to start a fire and burn some stuff, but the sun's out now and I'm feeling kind of warm. I don't know, I think I'm going to go start a fire. Let's just go start a fire.